So, Dalton, here we are, Coast Up Games, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You just got back from Kissimmee, Florida last week. You got 11th place.
I did.
What'd you play and how's your experience?
I played Raid Raptor, pure Raid Raptor, and my experience was really good. It's always good getting out, outside locals, playing some, against different people, different decks. So it was a really good time.
Insane. We saw you doing very good stuff all day at top tables.
So I got my head knocked off round 8.
Until you lost in the very last round. But
Yeah.
taking a pretty unconventional strategy.
Yeah.
I've got a sore throat, but we're going to let you get into the profile. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I just want to shout out all of Jacksonville, of course. Brad, Tino, Brian, and Goalie. He's basically certified Jacksonville at this point. Everybody in the Discord helping me out. Especially shout out to Brad for knocking my head out so much with pure Snake Eye that I switched to a different deck. So shout out to everybody in Jax. So
insane. Let's go ahead and get into the list and see what you played.
All right. So I played pure Raid Raptor. So I played 3 Tribute Lanus, 3 Raiders Wing, 3 Stranglelanias, 3 Fuzzy, and then I'll just make this easier. I played 3 Bloom Vulture, and then I played 1 of Heal Eagle, Mimicry, and Noir. Some people play more copies of Noir, but honestly, in your main combo line with Brave Strix and Arsenal Falcon, you summon him off of Arsenal Falcon to get to Heal Eagle, so you can recycle the rank up. I just felt like having more normal summons in the deck and not extenders was just not worth it. Mimicry, you can dump and recycle this card, so playing 2 copies of it is basically a brick, and I don't want to play as many bricks going second, because this deck already struggles to go second enough. And Bloom Vulture is the best card in my deck, besides Raiders Wing. Raiders Wing stopped every Imperm Veiler hand trap that my opponents would do if I open with that card. They couldn't target Brave. And once I got to Arsenal Falcon, that's basically it. So my extender that I played that was a non-Raid Raptor was Samorg. It's just an additional normal summon. It's just my 12th extender. It's a Darkwing Beast. It's everything the deck wants. As hand traps. I played 12 hand traps. I played 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Veiler. I played 2 Droll and then 1 Nib. This makes a lot more sense once you see the rest of my deck list. I was playing Crossout in the main deck. Most people are playing 15 hand traps in the main deck, but the problem with that is you don't want to break as much. And if the thought process is if I play Crossout and I go first and I make my board, most people will scoop to the 3 tower monsters or like the Raigeki effect. So the thought process was instead of playing the 15 hand traps, I just played Crossout as a going first card. I played the 1 of Roost. These are all the bricks that you have to play, unfortunately, for going first. The rank up, both the rank up spells. I played the Trap. All these cards are horrendous going second, drawing them, but you have to play them because both the rank up spells are your combo. This is a hot red, and this recycles, lets you kind of grind a little bit. Going forward, I might cut this card and just play the Trap because this really does not come up as often as you think it does. And then my last 4 cards I played 3 Crossout and then Call by the Grave. I just wanted to be able to establish my board, pushing through every hand trap. People are playing 15 to 18 hand traps in Snake Eye right now, and you just want to try to push through. Even 2 tower monsters against most decks, people will not try to play through it. They will just scoop. I only had 1 guy try to play through my board all day, and I ended up killing him with the rank up, and he had enough monsters on board. I did 8k damage to him.
Jeez.
My extra deck, I liked my extra deck for the most part. I played 2 White Strix. It's the only Link monster I play. It being a mandatory effect does kind of suck in the scenario that people actually know what this card does, but most of the time people don't know what these cards do. The 3 of 4 Strix, you go through all 3 of them in your normal combo line. Really, really, really solid card. Of course, the MVPs, Ultimate Falcon and Rising Rebellion, but all 3 of the tower monsters. This is basically what you want to end on every game. You end on this, or you end on the 4 Strix, 2 of the towers, and then you make it towers on your opponent's turn, and pretty much people will just scoop to that. I don't know how Flunder beats those cards. I played the Arsenal Falcon, just the 1 of. I played this card. And the only time this card comes up is if Brave Strix gets stopped. You have to play this card, unfortunately, but I really did not. I made it 0 times. Nobody stopped Brave Strix, and if they did, I had enough to just pass turn and come back to me. And this card did not come up, but it is unfortunately needed in case Brave Strix gets stopped. I played double Raiders night at Kissimmee, but I went down to 1. The thought process is if Raider Knight gets stopped, it's usually pass turn, but if you're playing the deck properly, I don't think you need to play more than 1 copy of this card. As long as you have Raider's Wing to just go into Brave Strix, and if they stop that line and you have extenders, you should just still make 2 Tower Monsters regardless. So you can always recycle this card if need be. The Brave Strix, the one of, I almost played 2 copies of this card just because of Cashier ripping cards out of my extra deck. But the problem with that is that's also thinking that people know what these cards do, but they don't. But this card was really good all day. It giving the attack actually made it so where like people can't run over it. The one guy that you make the Rising Rebellion on your opponent's turn is 5,300. It's really big. I did not play this at Kissimmee, but I should have. Baguska, if you get shifted against Flunder, this is like your only card that you really can do anything with. I also played Nightmare. Nightmare was insane all day. I got shifted, made this card against Kashira, and he could not out this card. It had Raider's Wing underneath it, so it couldn't be targeted. And then I played the Arc Rebellion XC Dragon. This is for going second, trying to OTK my opponent. I actually killed my Snake Eye opponent going second. I negated the whole board, and then I just made this and it was like 11,000 damage. So.
I know we're really not too pressed on the side deck right now because the format is still shaping up.
Yeah.
You made some changes from the main deck. Is there anything that you would change moving forward?
I think going forward, I would definitely try to cut some of these, maybe cut down on like the Roost. I don't know if Crossout is actually mandatory main deck. I know going first guaranteed when I side it's really good, but the thought process was Saturday that I made this, so I went first, and I didn't even win a lot of dice rolls. I won 4 of my 9 dice rolls, so I actually lost more dice rolls than I thought I did, but I probably will cut the crossouts. I kind of just want to build more gas and try to push through boards. So, but my side deck was horrible. Everybody saw it. It was very bad. It was just a bunch of random cards, but I really liked my main deck for the most part for the event, so, and my extra deck, so.
Insane. Is this a deck you're going to play moving forward?
This is one of the decks that I am thinking about playing for Raleigh. There's not a lot. I don't want to play the Snake Eye deck. I don't know if there's going to be a ban list, but if this deck doesn't, like, this deck seems pretty good, and if I can make it a little bit better, I definitely think it has some good potential. So
insane. Well, congratulations, Dalton. Thank you once again.
Yeah, thanks, bro.